Welcome to another Health Tips with Coach JoJo, and I've got some for you, benefits of outdoors. So I've had a lot of people ask me because they live in a place sometimes where, like I do, where it rains a lot, and so we can't always get outdoors. So when we can, here's why you should. There are a lot of benefits of being outside, and it's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, and so here's why. So first of all, it boosts your mood and it reduces stress. So the natural light that's outside is different from what's inside. It increases serotonin, which improves your mood and focus, and it also helps reduce cortisol, which is the stress hormone. It also improves physical health. It encourages physical activity by being outdoors, walking or whatever. Even just light walking helps with healthy movement. It helps you regulate sleep because you get exposure to natural light, which is different than the artificial light that you have inside the house. Improves your circadian rhythm, and it strengthens actually your immune system. It's another thing it says. It enhances your mental clarity and your creativity, and because nature has a calming effect, so it can reset your mental state, improve your focus, like I said, and your time outdoors actually increases your creativity and problem-solving skills. It can support vitamin D production. It's really the main thing that does that. You can take vitamin D, which I do. And if you're in Indiana, a place like this where it's either raining or it's thinking about it real hard, you don't get a lot of sun. And that's where you get most of your vitamin D from. So the sunlight really helps your body produce vitamin D, which is essential for bone health, immune function, and mood. It promotes social interaction because as you're walking around, you're meeting people and you can talk with people. Also, you can build connection in community. You can have, and I'll talk about this in a second, times where you get together with people and go walking. Encourage mindfulness, kind of ground you in the present moment as you're walking and experiencing things, reducing anxiety and overthinking because you get out in nature. And then you have a connection to nature. You're feeling connected with the world because you're out in it, and it can foster a sense of purpose or awe at God's creation and things like that, gratitude for all that God has done for us. And then, so here are people about what do I do? How do I get out in nature? And if you're in an area like where I am, it's harder because it's either snowing or it's raining or it's, thinking about it a lot. But when you have days where you can go out, even if it's maybe not so sunny, by the way, like right now, it's very overcast, but you can still get vitamin D from the sun, even though you can't see much of the sun. So for relaxation, you can go for a slow nature walk. You can lay in a hammock and read, or just get outside in a chair, watch the sunrise, watch the sunset, cloud watching, which is fun to do. Have a picnic in the park or your backyard. And then for movement, healthy movement and fitness, you can go for a hike. My sister does that sometimes with friends, or like a bike ride or skateboarding or things like that. You can go do outdoor, activities and things like that, for like yoga or whatever you do. Play Frisbee or basketball. When we were young kids, we would play, what do you call it? Where oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like kickball. It's not basketball or baseball or anything, it's kickball. Go for a jog, go for a run, depending upon your fitness level. And then for social things to have fun, you can have a bonfire, a barbecue. You can play lawn games. I remember when I was a kid, we used to play croquet. You can capture the flag, things like that. Organize a scavenger hunt in the park. You could do camping with friends or family, or attend an outdoor event like a craft fair. I'm looking for craft fairs here in the Indiana area, in Indy area. Outdoor concert, things like that, just to get outside. For creativity, you could do sketching or painting or taking pictures of the outside, just walking around and seeing how nature has maybe an animal or a bug or a tree or a leaf, something like that, take pictures of. Write in your journal as you're going around or sitting outside. Build something with natural materials. And then for kids and families together, it's great to blow bubbles, fly a kite. Remember what we used to do? Build a fort, obstacle course, have a backyard treasure hunt, puddle jumping in the rain, singing in the rain, making, art from leaves or rocks or whatever you find, sticks, things that you find outdoors. So there's lots of things that you can do outdoors. And I do understand that if you live in an area like this where it's overcast or raining a lot, it makes it a little bit harder. But it's real important that we, especially if you live in an area like this, that you do get out. So I'm going to make it a point to get outside more and do some walking around and exploring nature and taking some pictures and just sitting outside when it's a really nice day. What about you? Let me know.